Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Darkest Dungeon. We're trying to go into the Darkest Dungeon itself now, lighting the way. We did the first mission earlier, and now we're trying the second one. No idea what we're facing, so we're just going to bring this party here. Arbalist with the damage and the accuracy, some dodge and stuff there. Accuracy, damage, we're just going to keep the torch high there. And then healing received, accuracy, protection there, a little bit more stress, but he'll be able to manage it. And yeah, we're just gonna, we'll have the mark, and then she'll be able to take it away, and he'll get tougher, blah blah blah. And we're just, it's a long and lonely road, but we're just gonna travel on it. Oh, okay. What's this? I should equip the following trinkets before embarking, or failure is nearly certain. Talisman of the Flame, X3. Okay. So apparently I'm not using those trinkets. Alright, and then I don't have a fourth one, so we'll bring those three. Maybe we use those trinkets to light the thing or something. Anyway, well, now we'll go. And then we get the warning about how things could go wrong. Okay. So, okay. These are the things that we use there. Interesting. Alright, well, we're going to buy all the food. We're going to buy plenty of torches. We're going to buy lots of bandages and lots of anti-blight things. More bandages or more anti-venoms? We'll take more bandages, right? Just load up there. We're not going to bring any keys or shovels. Last time we didn't need them. No. We're gonna... We won't bring the keys. I'm gonna bring shovels, though. If we need shovels and I don't have them, that'll really, really mess us up. Not having a key, whatever. Maybe we won't get something. Yeah, we'll try this.
The thing has no name, or it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its wordless will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as repulsive as they are robust. Twisted, half-human monstrosities.
The protected talismans will only shield those who equip them. Beware the Templars.
Protecting their gestating god.
No idea what that means, but, it certainly means something. Alright, left, right, or up? We'll go left first.
Madness made flesh. It crawls steadily upward.
Chaos nightmares going on here.
By a lattice of cyclopean pillars.
Just here, just to get the riposte going, right? And then we're just gonna come in over the top. Counter doesn't quite work. Still doing fine though. Counterattack for the kill. Beautiful.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, she can't even snipe people in the front. Such is the problem of it. But then he'll just step in front of it, It seems fine to me, right? Dazzle here, yeah. Beautiful. And then, of course, no way to mark up, but, the bola still does something. Will it do 3? Yes. It will do exactly 3. Perfection.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright. Slightly tougher group, but nothing too scary. We just want to get the kill, right? Oh, well, that'll help us get there. Beautiful.
As the fiend falls,
just what you want out of turn 1.
Blossoms.
Nice quick hit. And 6 damage over 3 rounds. That's why you bring bandages. On the previous run, you know, we had... I mean, here do we... Yeah. It'll at least remove the dodge, and then, you know, it'll double her damage. I think doing that's fine. Because she does 100% damage to Mark anyway, so even just over the course of 2 turns, it's okay to do. Party heal here, yeah. Hello, handsome KJ. This level's your torture. Yeah, this is my first try on this one, so hopefully it'll go well. We did the first one earlier today on the first try, so that felt good, but you know, I'm sure that it'll get
Compassion is a rarity in the
sketchier
pitch of battle.
And then here, open vein, this will stick the bleed onto the protecting guy and he'll tick down. Nope, it'll take 2 turns. Well, at least it's something.
Such a
21.
cannot
Ow.
be left unanswered.
See, that's what you need the bandage for when you have 5 rounds of it. Most people think this one's the hardest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Knew that would happen. I should have just healed.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh no. Oh no, he might die. Okay,
And
we're
now
fine.
the
We're at
true
death's
test.
door.
Hold
But
fast.
now the fight's over.
Expire.
So we'll be able to heal the bleed.
Seize this momentum. Push
And
on
eat a
to
bunch
the
of
task's
food.
end.
He's gonna take 12 from that bleed. I think we cure that too. Alright, so left or down? In general, left and down would be where I would go. Yeah, we'll go down. If it ends up being wrong, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, he's full, he can't eat anymore. Well, hopefully he won't get crit again. Say it is down. Oh boy! Templar Impaler. That's a good dodge, we needed that dodge. Stick a Blight for big damage. Alright, we do have the 12 anti-venoms, that's good at least. Alright, so... big resist, but not big bleed resist. We could stick a bleed on him. Almost certainly. And then with the bleed debuff, we can keep on sticking more. We'll just do this to buff up, and then we can flare it off eventually. We can flare it off right now. Because if we do this, then he won't have any dodge, and we just come in and just try to murk him, I guess. Huh. Okay, so that did 0 damage, but gave a bunch of stress. Oh. That's that move. Okay. Got it. Got it. So, but I only have 3 of them. Is that gonna just one-shot them? Maybe. Rough. Alright, so here, just heal? Yeah, I think so. Barely any damage, and he's got, like, really big prod at this point. Banish? Oh no. Okay, well that's not so bad. He's got a movement thing, and the Vestal can heal from the back. Him not getting moved is very good, because the Leper doesn't have big movement abilities, and they don't really have either. But here we can duelist advance to get the Arbalist back in the back where she wants to be. And then I think just start missing. But we gave them negative dodge. Oh, the negative dodge already wore off. Alright, the marks worn off. Do we ditch these marks? I think not, because maybe if this guy is going to do the revelation on the marked guy, if we keep him marked, then maybe he won't do it to them. We've done almost no HP damage. Well, at least there's that. This is gonna push her back. Bet. You know, the Arbalist... Okay. That's a lot of damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage. A lot of stress. Well, it's not a one-shot, at least. We know that. More damage against marks? Yeah, 20 seems fine. Maybe the bleed would have been better. That's pretty big damage there. Rough. Oh, that's real rough. 10 damage over 3 rounds. Alright, so we party heal here. The mark's already worn off? Wow. That is terrible. The mark's already worn off. I guess we just shoot it. Man, that's so rough. That felt like less than 1 round. It didn't feel like 3 rounds. A miss? Are you joking? Man, we didn't need the miss there.
A momentary abatement.
How on earth are we gonna do the other one? Like, cause I gotta do 3 of these? I can barely do 1. Man. And I think he's gonna die here if he gets hit. Okay, yeah.
The weak or the foolhardy.
There's our first level 6 hero that we lost, but I guess
Quickly the tide turns.
I think we're just gonna party wipe here, right? Like, well, no, he's at 12. Do that to drop his dodge down. He resists it. She can't shoot from the 2nd rank. Oh my god. I mean, she can't even go all the way back because now he's dead. And we miss. That's a bad miss.
Reeling, about to break. A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright, and their body's just there, so we're just gonna heal, I guess, and hope they don't hit her.
ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay, so the body isn't going away. Got it. We'll just hit it. For some reason, I thought they decayed with some time. I was like, we'll just heal up. That was a bad choice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So now we just leave. And somebody's gonna die. Alright, so I guess then we... Whoops, I just got rid of that trinket. That sucks. I kinda liked that one. Because otherwise, if we lose their trinkets, I guess we could, like, literally never do this again if we lose the talismans.
You cannot learn a thing you think you know.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that they could go
Their
through it with
customs are
3.
curious, and that generosity is notoriously short-lived.
Alright, so... Get another person that's useless if they get moved. She's, like, not good for this. I sort of thought the Highwayman was fine. He just never did anything, though. I don't have... My bounty hunter died, so, like, my best one's at, like, level 3 or something. 4. And my best man-at-arms is at level 5. I don't have a level 6 one. I do have level 6 cultists, but I hate them. They always don't heal you right when you need them most. You know, they always do nothing. That's what it feels like. You're like, heal me, and they're like, yeah, lol, no. Bunch of jerks. Because I can't even take these guys ever again, right? And the ones we just took are totally screwed up. It's gonna be a couple of weeks until they're able to do anything again. Who died? The Arbalist. It's the only arbalist I had in the whole crew. So I wonder if there's another one. All right, good. Get one of those.
Shoot,
That'll be
bandage,
good.
and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Come back when I'm stronger, but like, when can I ever be stronger, right? I'm already as strong as the game's gonna let me be. If I bring any better items, assuming I ever find them, all that I do is lose them if I go in, right? So, yeah, like, what is there? Just losing until I give up or win? Probably. Probably that's what there is. All these parties are trash. Guess we could do Grave Robber here. I hate that. We're never gonna get Poison Dart's value, right? Cause we won't. And the marks don't work at all, so Thrown Dagger doesn't work, and so then it's just lunge and pick to the face, and it's just like a bad hero, right? If marks don't work, and they're blight resistant, and the marks don't work, and they are. Yeah, we don't have any damage. We could just run her like damage and then run like a Leper in too, I guess. It sounds stupid. It is. Doesn't mean it won't work. And then at least, you know, we've got... you know, the self-heal there and there, and she could cure blight on herself or whatever, and... yeah, I guess. Give the dog eye better ability? What better ability? The stun? This is what I always use with them. Cry Havoc. I guess it's a negative stress thing. It just seems like -2 stress with a 66% chance. Does it hit everybody? I don't know. I've never used it. It hits everyone? It should really say that, huh? It sure doesn't seem like it would hit everyone. It doesn't link all the things together. This one says heal party, you know. Why not stress party? Anyway, it doesn't matter why not. It doesn't matter why not. It just should say it. All right. Plenty of bandages, because the Occultist is the worst. And yeah, now I guess we go to see if we're gonna die.
The thing has no name, for it needs no language. Nevertheless, those who would submit to its wordless will are rewarded in a fashion. The creature's blessings are as
Subtitle there has
repulsive
an
as they
extra
are
word,
robust.
thing.
Twisted, half-human monstrosities stalk the flesh-ridden halls, protecting their gestating god. Madness made flesh. It crawls steadily upward from the pit, supported by the lattice of cyclopean pillars.
Occultist is unreliable. Yeah, you're telling me. It definitely healed a guy for 0 and then made him die to the bleed. I don't even think this guy should be considered a healer. It's just you can't take him and a healer because the other healer is so bad at everything that you kind of can't spare another spot for another person who heals. That's why I like the self-heal on like the Abomination or the Leper.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The Hellion has like real high bleed resist too, so at least they're like okay with the Occultist. I guess. Let me just go to hack mode. A miss.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Masterfully executed.
Nice. Beautiful. Alright, here, another one of these, yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright. Couple of dodges, excellent. All about that cloak, right? That 15, that's what it's all about.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. A devastating blow.
Wow.
Reeling, about to break. Unnerved, unbalanced. How quickly the tide turns.
She still lives. Would have been nice to crit there instead of missing. But the guys in the back are on a tick for the bleed to take him out.
Gently.
I just assumed he would summon more of them. The game's like trained me just not to fight anything except the scary guy first. Like the last couple of times I ran into something new and I killed the ads, they just summoned another one. I'm like, well, that was a waste of time. 10? Yikes. Stop missing.
Impressive.
Nice.
Their cursed champion falls.
Alright. Do we go back to the middle? Probably. You know, it's pretty unclear. I'm gonna assume that it's like wings off of the initial one. Although, if that's wrong, that'll really hurt.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
We eat and someone's not eating because they're upset or something, you know. More power to them, right? It's just what we need.
The light, the promise of safety.
So much damage. And he's resistant. Here. Kit. Oh, right, because this made her weaker. Ugh.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
At least we know he has crazy high resist, so he probably isn't going to get bled by it. Probably.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. Annihilated. Well struck. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
This is so bad.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
But you know, maybe this is why the person that recommended this game to me said they gave up and didn't beat the game. Cause like, I'm just seeing that like I'm probably not gonna be able to do this. Just getting to one boss was hard enough. Going through 3 of them, I just don't see a path. Cause like, even if we get like super lucky, I still don't think it'll happen. But all we have to do is get like a crit in the bad spot when they like stick a bleed on, and then like you just lose a hero and then you lose, right? That's just how the swings in the game go. And I just don't know if we can get lucky long enough to win. But maybe we can. Zero. Amazing. Like, that's my occultist experience. Like, he just doesn't do anything.
Decimated.
He just does it, like, from the back row. That's not fair. He can mark someone in the front, and the Arbalist can't do that. Because, like, the numbers seem big, but really, like, you can just, like, stack a couple things on a Vestal, and they'll get just as big numbers, only they'll always be big.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, now there are 2 of them. We got a Warlord in the back. This one in the front. The Warlord has Torment Revelation. This one's got Stinger Slam and Body Slam as well. So I guess that's the one we try to kill because they're weaker. There's the last one. No, I got another one to do. Ay, ay, ay. Resists it. Rough. So much damage. He can't do anything except hit the guy in the front, who we're not even targeting. Like, please stick a bleed on. And then he's just gonna kill the one in the front independently. Ridiculous.
The blood pumps, the limbs obey.
Are you kidding me? It's obnoxious is what it is. It's just like super obnoxious. She misses everything. He just like does 100 damage to it in 3 rounds. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. They're the same amount of accurate. Like, just get out. He gets blighted and will probably die. No, we can heal him first.
By inches.
Nope. 53.
Becoming unwound.
Alright, so we heal him for 1, which means he dies to the blight.
And
No, we only needed the 1, and now he's okay. Jeez. Need to heal him, because otherwise any damage could kill him. Alright.
Victory.
Total insanity.
Turning point.
Alright, so. We need again, like, right now, so that we can try to manage this down and get HP for the next fight. Yeah, I guess. No, we don't. We just eat. We haven't had to do, like, any eating for hunger here, so we're just gonna try to get a little further. She's at 90, though. Yeah, we're gonna need to camp just so she doesn't get random stress damage. Yeah, we'll do it in this room, I guess. Because they're both about to pop.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Well, the dog was good for them, but what good is it to you? Ugh. Very rough.
Precision and power.
Oh, man. I really needed that to connect. But I guess if we dodge everything, then that makes it okay. And that goes to the Guardian one and pops him. And now we just howl, and I guess it's an independent chance for them to get anything out of it. So, okay. Definitely need these dodges to keep coming.
Soothed. Sedated. Obliterated.
I guess he can manage out of it, you know, if she keeps dodging him. We've actually ended up positive in this fight as far as managing down our stress and getting our HP up, which is very nice indeed.
A singular
Very,
strike.
very nice, right? Because now we're even lower than before, which, you know, great success. You can't argue with that. You can't argue with that torch usage wasn't quite low enough to want to be using a lower torch there. All right, now we're going to continue going, you know, left. Not down here. Now we're going to go left and up. Probably going to have a fight in here. There seems to be a fight in everywhere. Nope, no fight here. Okay. Got to be a fight in this room, though. Okay, I lied. There doesn't have to be. Alright, so we're still going left. Yes. I think I chose wrong. Nice. Oh, man. Heals for 5, bleeds for 3. And that's if we don't heal the bleed immediately. We still have 11 bandages, though. We're going to heal it. At least we dodge. Our cloak's paying off, right? And he's gonna heal this guy, yeah. Get the stab. The stab has bonus damage against Eldritch. Okay, yeah. It's like, so does Abyssal, I think, but yeah. The debuff. I thought it said 85%, which feels kind of high. But I mean, like, sure, she has like 100%, but you know, maybe it's lower than maybe it's 85% to not apply. And I thought the chance kept getting higher the more I upgraded it, which annoyed me a lot. Because at lower levels of it, right, it's, you know, bleed, lower points per round, lower percent base. So. Alright, we're gonna... listen and all, and you'll hear me bark at the moon, come across the top there. It's like, that's not good amount of stress, but we immediately manage it off, right? And in fact, we reach parity with it better because... you know, we got Daug. But we're not trying to stick around here because actually, they might stick some on us over time that we won't be able to manage off. $66 there, pretty rough.
Be wary.
It connects there? Oh, you're joking. Alright, so you don't need to backtrack the way I was doing, but maybe... ah, man. That's so rough. It's like a whole nother fight that we didn't have to do. But we're getting to the final act now. Here's a room with great loot. I see. There we go. That's what we needed to see. But it's not worth it. I see. Oh no, he's making him do even more accuracy and crit. That's rough. But now they're weak again. Or rather, not protected again. So we can come in. Yeah! For a powerful blow. That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. A hit. A fine hit. Yeah, you were right about this Cry Havoc. That's definitely a lot better than that move for self-heal that I barely ever used. Because, yeah, again, we're at the same point. We're slightly lower on stress than before, which is great. You know, Carteret, he's hovering around the 60 mark, but, you know, what are you going to do? She gives it a raw.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow.
And we'll assume that this is the final room, you know, the final countdown. Ba-da-dum bum, ba-da-dum bum bum. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we got 2 little guys and 1 big guy. At least it's not 2 big guys again. Alright, we go for the guys in the front first, I assume. Hits him with Revelation. He doesn't have the thing, so he takes big damage and massive stress. Goes to 100. Yes, yes,
A moment
yes,
of clarity
yes.
in the eye of the storm.
He's a hero. He didn't break. He didn't break under the pressure. He's nothing like me. He's focused. All right. We go for an individual kill. Yeah, there we go. 45. Beautiful. Stun wears off. He tries a blight on the Leper. You're going to blight the Leper? Get out of here. I mean, it could happen. It ain't gonna, though. Alright, here... If we just mark it, it'll drop the dodge, and then... If we just attack it... Oh, it's a beast already. Yeah, we'll get... We'll miss. It's fine. It's cool. We're doing okay. It's all good. We get focused. Oh, that feels so good. That really feels like this is the run that was promised, right? They hit the Revelation on the guy, because they only give you 3 of these, right? I guess if you had, like, because the Man-at-Arms has the ability where you can, like, guard the specific thing, so I guess he could be really good for that, because you could guard them and then use that trinket to protect them. I bet that would be real good. It's probably why you said the Man-at-Arms would be a good pick, I imagine. Or maybe some other reasons, too. I like them, you know, the riposte is good, the stun is good. Alright, so now we're just gonna come in here for bleed, or do we go for just smack? Probably the bleed would have been better. No, it's alright. He's still alive. He's very upset, but still alive. Of course. He buffs this guy. Well, now we're just gonna... He's got another move, which is very worrisome, right? We're just gonna... Look, if he did big heroes things, and then, you know... If he's not going to get to the mountaintop with us, then we will honor his memory on the way in. Don't you hit him! Okay, he lives to fight another round. Alright, and now we heal for 21, respectable. Another Revelation might well put him in the dirt again, though, but hey, goes on to our girl Karlach, who gets barely hurt at all by it. She says we should run. Get out of here. Are you paying attention to what's going on? We're winning, girl. We are winning. I mean, you don't want to count your chickens, but I think we're winning.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we just burn this and then we get to go home.
Push on to the task's end.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that feels good. You know, it's all about you telling me to get on that Cry Havoc thing. That stress management, I firmly believe, was the reason why this run was able to convert. That was why. Wonderful. Karlach becomes kleptomaniac. That's terrible. That's the most annoying thing. Gets on guard, a very nice ability.
The
All right.
maniacal cultists are quelled for a time. But
Awesome.
there can be no celebration.
Alright, so there's the
Your
second
progress
assault
is
on the
measured
Darkest
only in
Dungeon
progressive
done. And
realization.
also, that's
And
4 more
dawning
people
horror.
with the torches, right?
You are in the shadow of the end.
The shadow of the end, indeed. Alright, so these Talisman of the Flame, we still have them. I assume if we need them again, the game will tell us, right? Camp 4 times, it will be exhausting. That's the longest one, right? Yeah, because the long is 2, and this one's going to be 4 camps. That's crazy. Who I think is best girl in this game? I think Vestal is probably best girl. It's a maze, I see. But like, in Baldur's Gate 3, Karlach. In One Piece, Nico Robin. You know, the best girl just depends on how you're asking the question. But yeah, well, it's 1 a.m. for me. I started a bit late. I figured we would just do a run, and then it went so bad, and then now, you know, now it didn't. Now it went well. Man, our faces here are morphing into eldritch monstrosities more often, it seems like. You know, pretty sure we're the bad guy. I think we might be the bad guy. Every time we hear a story about one of the bosses or anyone, it always sounds like they had bad things done to them, and they may not have had any choice in the matter. Like when you learn about like the necromancer, right? He's just like, yeah, I rose him from the dead. Say something. Yeah. Interesting, very interesting stuff. Really having a good time with it. We'll almost certainly come play more. Oh, that's right. When you win, everybody gets all of their stress away too. So that's very good. Fixing a bad man's mistakes. I hope so. But why does Fitzhugh look like that, right? Like... But now we've got, you know, our crew of powerful dudes with the little torch there, which means we also have access to more guys through it. But yeah, we're just gonna... Well, like I said, I'm gonna call it for the night. I will almost certainly play a little bit off camera. You know, just, you know, leveling up the level 3s and 4s. I probably won't even do a level 5 mission off camera. I don't think that I would. Just because they have the potential to be more interesting or whatever, but... I definitely want to get like a bounty hunter up, because I think they're very good. Old collect bounty is nice, you know, I like them. But anyway. Gestures are good, but I think, yeah, that was a solid little run. We don't have another Houndmaster at all, I think. I think the other one died? Either that, or we got rid of him because I didn't think I would need another one. Yeah, I must have got rid of him. Probably to get another bounty hunter, and then the bounty hunter died. I don't have any other DLCs active. That is correct. I bought this game like 10 years ago, but I was really excited about it. But then I had like a crummy little laptop at the time, right? And I didn't have a machine that could run the game. And I would try to run it, and it would just melt. And so I shelved it for ages. And then one of my buddies at work was like, hey, you know, maybe you would like to play this game on stream. I bet you seem interested in it. And I was like, oh, I know that game. I already have it, blah, blah, blah. But no, I don't have any of the DLC for that reason. Whenever I bought the game, they weren't even available. say the Crimson Curse is brutal. Well, it sounds pretty rough. It does not sound like a cakewalk. Well, anyway, that will do it, and then we'll just, yeah. Probably gonna intend to play at least a little bit tomorrow. I'm really engaged with the game. I just think it's great fun. I like it, I love a turn-based game that like rewards you for being thoughtful, right? The combination of the HP and stress is such an interesting mechanic, and like the positional stuff. And sure, I like gasp and complain a bunch every time I miss or whatever, but it's still a really great game system, a lot of fun to play. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I am going to bed because, after all, I cannot wake up and play video games tomorrow if I don't go to sleep soon. I'd just be awake all day. What good would that be to anyone? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Later, Handsome QJ. Appreciate you hanging out and all of your very good advice. You know, I think we can definitely chalk that one up to some of your good advice and some of the heroism of the heroes off of the stagecoach. So, you know, a team effort there for conquering the rights of the flame there with the torches. It feels so good. Oh man, to get through that one. I was kind of dreading doing it again, but I guess we'll get to do a super long mission for the next one, so that should be pretty interesting too. But I'll lay in bed and brainstorm up what I think it could be like, and then try it out and probably lose a hero immediately, but who knows. Anyway, good night if you're watching in the future. I hope the weather is nice, and maybe I'll see you in another stream or video. See you later.